Step 1. Pathway Mapping Launch, the leadership meeting. Before you engage in the mapping session, there are a few items you'll want to review first. The leadership meeting is an opportunity to build a framework for the mapping session. There are a few actions and outcomes that need to take place. First, you might find it helpful to review the What is Pathway Mapping and Why Do We Do It resource in order to provide deeper context and overview of the work. Next, develop an agenda for your mapping session. We've provided an example agenda that has been used in several mapping sessions. This is just an example. Adapt to fit the needs of your team. In slide 3, we will identify key stakeholders who we recommend be a part of this process. Once decided upon, you'll want to invite them to a planning meeting. Provided is an example invitation for you to use when reaching out to prospective teammates. Lastly, you'll want to make sure that the roles and responsibilities have been assigned to ensure that all aspects of this work are accounted for. Now let's talk about establishing the right team. Like any team, you will need to ensure you've brought all the necessary skills and roles into the mapping session. We recommend inviting colleagues from the following groups. From the college side, you will want instructional faculty, ideally full-time faculty from the program departments you are exploring. You'll also want your deans and department chairs present, the decision makers who can keep the progress moving. K-12 partners such as principals, teachers, and counselors should be engaged to identify opportunities to create fully integrated pathways. Counseling faculty are critical as they have a breadth of knowledge about programs, graduation requirements, transfer courses, and so on. And industry. You want representation by employers that understand the skills needed for the pathway. Your team is in place. Now let's determine the roles and responsibilities. You'll want to appoint a lead facilitator, main mapper, and logistical coordinator. The lead facilitator will draft an agenda, create a presentation, and facilitate the mapping session, while the main mapper will decide on a tool to create maps and edit them throughout the process. CLP has used Lucidchart for its pathway mapping because it fulfills all of the criteria above and provides free accounts to education providers. Lastly, you'll need to have a logistical coordinator to ensure meeting invitations are sent out, suitable meeting spaces are found, online resources are shared, and all materials are prepared for the mapping session. Next, we have some items to support the community of practice with strategic planning tools. Pathway mapping begins with a deep conversation with partner leadership to collaboratively assess existing pathway data and practices, to understand partnership needs, desired vision and outcomes, and theory of change. Below are links to tools to support in that conversation. When addressing the why behind pathway mapping, here are 2 suggestions. Student outcome data speaks volumes. Use data regarding student completion, job placement, and other essential information to highlight the importance of career pathways. Also, emphasize that pathway mapping is an approach to support and improve student success outcomes. There is a lot to keep in mind when mapping, so have clear deliverables that can help guide you through it. This slide lists a few sample project deliverables that may be of use to your team. It is suggested that the leadership team determines a few attainable goals that can guide your team throughout the mapping process. You've completed step 1. Check out step 2 to learn more about the planning meeting.